keep on moving. Whatever the weather, you will find a new way to breathe. Here comes the moon, peeking up over his shoulder, letting everybody get a good look. I swear to God and the known universe, if anyone could make it could be us. 'Cause we've been waiting so patient, living on hope and fire, a life well wasted on money and desire. You're pulling your punches, I can see it in your eyes. One day you will let loose, and death you will defy. That would be a sweet job, sitting all alone on top, looking for those things that you had lost. With a wave of your hands and a whisper on your breath, you can make it hurt a little less. 'Cause we've been taking a screaming straight through the summer's end, shaking our faith until heaven lets us in. Who is to say if for whom we truly love, a life barely tasted, then a goodbye shove. Apropos of nothing, your rage does what it wants, buries all that hurt bone deep in your sounds. They're all sung without singing, yeah, wide awake at night. Sleep becomes a stranger who's left on the lights. We've been saying we're patient, there is time left still. Oh, that sun, it's gonna rise, and we both know it will. It's not like it won't, it was bound to burn alone, just like us. Well, it's all it's ever known. CO. Thank you so much. The word usefulness has been bubbling up in my mind as we've been traveling these past few weeks. And a lot of what I think indicates who we are and how we feel about ourselves is centered around that idea that we're useful, that we can do something, that we can be of service to our friends, to our family, to our community. And the reason I think this has been coming up right now is because for the past 6 days, Dave and I haven't had a show. Our show in Montrose, Colorado was canceled due to lack of ticket sales. And that was a tough one. And when you're wandering the country for 6 days, and the overarching purpose is to be out playing music and being in front of people and making art and stuff like that, you tend to lose the thread as you go through. In the meantime, we kind of threw ourselves into hanging out with the people that we were going to hang out with anyhow, and some really nice people in Provo and Boise. We had a good time with those folks, and it was great to be around them. So that was a plus, but you know, the inevitable march of time and moving forward is pretty tough when you don't feel like you're doing something or doing what you had intended to do, which was obviously to play music. And then you just find yourself staring at a coffee maker. And the thing I said I wouldn't do, I went ahead and I did. Ripped up all our promises, looking for treasure you hid. Don't tell me it's a lie when it's all barely untrue. The thing I said I wouldn't do, I went ahead and did it to you. So waking up alive delivers less than it used to. I'm all underwater, trying to find my way back to you. And each wave, it seems, pushes you away from me. And now waking up alive delivers less than I need. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. And I can open my eyes. And tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. And I can open my eyes. Well, from the earliest hours to the last seconds we spend, we try to see straight, see what's up ahead. Keep between the lines, our hands are 10 and 2. And then the thing I said I wouldn't do, I went ahead and did it to you. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. And I can open my eyes. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. And I in reflection, I'm I am so fortunate to be able to transform that energy, that disappointment that we've been feeling without a show, with purposeless, if you will, maybe. But I am able to transform that into a song. Um, when the show in Montrose was canceled, I wrote that song that day, and we traveled with a mini studio for the most part, and so we set up in that gross ass hotel, and I, just worked on this for a couple hours and got to a point where I was like, that's it. So, I mean, even when that usefulness seems to be dissipated or diminished, the human ingenuity is, you got to find a way to get through. And I mean, for me, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, and I think that's certainly, worth the effort in getting it right or getting it out there. So I hope you liked it. It's a song called Thunder. I don't care where it comes from, just as long as it stays. We've both been running and laughing at the rain, and it sounds like thunder, but it falls like snow. Your eyes start to wander while you watch her go. And as I beg for forgiveness, you look at your watch, and I ain't seen nobody so busy being lost. And it sounds like thunder, but it falls like snow. Your eyes start to wander while you watch her go. from guessing. Yeah, from falling apart. And it protects me. The army in your heart. And it sounds like thunder, but it falls like snow. Your mind starts to wonder why you let her go. That was a long road to get to Seattle and to play that show, and it was a great show at the Rabbit Box Theater down at the Public Market, and we saw friends from last year and folks I've known for 20, 25 years, and just to be around them, to be together was certainly worth the 6 days of meandering through the Midwest and into Seattle. And so I'm grateful for that moment. On the way to British Columbia yesterday, I got word that Michael Dean Damron died, and he played in a band called I Could Lick Any Son of a Bitch in the House. And he was a sweet man, and he was just a unparalleled songwriter. Really good at what he did, and I was sorry to hear his passing. And as I'm thinking about it now, the people that I was with in Seattle were all people who knew him, and it stretched all the way to Baltimore, to Boston. And my good friend Matt Charette, he's the one who let me know, and it's like you're incredibly sad and also just incredibly grateful that you were able to share this moment on the earth with somebody else who was, I don't know, a real bright light, even though he sang about the darkest things. Miss you, Mike.
And there goes June Star. Off to the next spot on the tour, BC. Bye, my friends.
All day long, old men that teach little boys to fight wars. It's just a fact, it's what we do. And all this hatred and violence in the world, well, it's giving me the blues, giving me the blues. And I saw my mama get beat again. He put her head right through the goddamn door. Daddy always cleaned his guns in front of me. So I shut down my heart and I turned on my TV. So I shut down my heart and I turned on my TV. That hands, they don't make men like Andy Griffith anymore.